Hey everyone, Jason here from Griptape, and I want to show you some new features that are coming to the sidebar very shortly. Currently, Griptape Nodes has a sidebar that shows you all of the different nodes that are available, and while that's powerful, once you start adding more libraries and more nodes to your system, this can start to get a little bit overwhelming. There's no real hierarchy of nodes and no sense of how these nodes are related to each other. For example, agents and prompt models and rules and tools, these all are grouped together, but they show up as their own sort of categories over here on the sidebar. And once we get into things like images and depth, we start to have this real cascade of just nodes and nodes and nodes that are really hard to find. You can always search for nodes, like say, show me everything around Flux, and it will filter. But it would be nice to be able to actually have a bit more hierarchy within your nodes and start to control this list a little bit more. Plus, we thought it'd be nice to be able to resize the sidebar and add some custom views. So in the latest version of Griptape Node, what you'll see now is a sidebar that's a lot easier to navigate. You'll notice that we have a fewer number of sections, but within those sections, you've got some subcategories that help you organize and understand how these nodes are related. So you know that the prompt models are related to agents because they're underneath the agent category. Or in here for images, you can see that we've grouped some editing of images together, some general image nodes, masking is grouped together, and various tasks, in addition to things like flux nodes and various LoRa's that you can get to. Having these hierarchies, we think, will make it a lot easier for you to find what nodes are related to other nodes. In addition, we've added another view here, so as you add more libraries, you can come and see which nodes are specifically related to those particular libraries. So for example, if you have the advanced media library loaded, you can come in and see what the audio nodes are, image-related nodes, or video nodes, and how those are just directly related to that particular library. Now, once you start using nodes quite a lot, you may find that there are some nodes that you use all the time, some of your favorites. For example, I really like to use agent nodes. So what you can do now is you can take any of these nodes and drag them up into your favorite section and then have access to them whenever you want. So if I use the agent a lot and I use maybe the grok prompt node, I can just drag that in, and let's go down to image and we'll find generate image. Drag that and bring this up in here. And now you can see I've got my favorites available to me whenever I want, regardless of what view I'm particularly looking at. You can also reorder those nodes inside that library and get them to be in the exact order that you like for use within your entire workflow. In addition to having more control over the nodes that are available, you can also now scale the sidebar to make it easier to look at depending on exactly what you want to see. You can even go to a minimized version here by either clicking on the little button up on top or by just dragging the sidebar and minimizing. Once you're in the minimized state, you can still access your nodes by going to favorites or the entire node list or the libraries, all right in here. And in fact, if you just leave favorites up, you can work with those directly. In addition to having the nodes available to you over on the sidebar, if you hit the spacebar to bring up your Add Node menu, those favorites will be right up at the top for you for easy, quick access. There's going to be a lot more to come related to nodes and how we're organizing them for you. Stay tuned. Hope you have a great day. Thanks very much.